Just lost your engine.
Sir.
Air traffic, Diamond 6, Charlie Lima, simulated engine failure. Going to land somewhere on the runway.
Pitch for 70. You don't want to let the runway get behind your wing.
You got that runway made? Oh,
Sir.
you're talking. You got it more than
traffic, 7 Romeo Alpha, reported airport area to the southwest, ferry traffic.
All right, now this is unusual, because look at where you are.
Right.
I'm giving you a hint. You're awful high.
Final 17, Mount Pleasant.
You're not even down to 1,200 feet yet. Oh,
really
that's right.
Turn.
That's right. Don't make a mistake. Why don't you fly that way?
Sir.
Now you just now pattern altitude.
All right.
Make this thing look normal to you. You can just make it look like a normal landing. Don't forget your calls.
Sir. Perry, traffic down 16 Charlie minutes, left base runway 36, Perry. Perry, traffic down 16 Charlie minutes, turning final from runway 36, Perry.
Runway center line's over this way.
Sir.
You know that dash line don't mean two-way traffic.
Sir.
That line means we land on it. Nice job.
Sir. Didn't really go through real signals.
That's right. You just about lost your engine for real, didn't you? Okay. So, let's get up here past this whole short line.
Okay.
And let's kind of review here what we've learned from this little exercise.
Perry, traffic down 16 Charlie minutes, clear the active, Perry.
Take care of your airplane first.
Sir. Urban landing lights. Cruise altimeter standby.
All right, now as we're taxiing back for takeoff again,
Sir.
and take a look at the windsock. It's favoring runway 18. Why don't we go down this
Okay.
way since we're closer here? Wind's starting to freshen up a little bit. So, what did we learn from that?
Well, got to get rid of some altitude,
One,
obviously.
don't sit there and just fly a route
Right.
because that's what you've always done.
Right.
Okay, you need to assess the situation and take action appropriately. We had an abundance of altitude. We were, 1,800, 1,700 feet, something like that, when you lost your engine.
Right.
So that's well above traffic. That's 500 feet above traffic pattern altitude.
Right.
So to turn for that runway at that altitude, well, we probably would never even find the runway.
Right.
We'd overfly the field, wouldn't
Right.
we? All right, so be able to adjust, determine what's going on, assess the situation, and make an accurate correction there. Think about what has to happen and use the tools that you have. I like the fact that you went ahead and you went to full flaps and you started slipping right away. You started to turn in because of that thing we say, don't let the runway get behind your wingtip. Well, okay, that works real good when you're at 1,200 feet, but
Right.
when I got all this altitude, I
Sure.
need to do something to dissipate it.
Right.
All right? Second, let's not let a simulated emergency turn into an actual emergency. All right, we want to make these landings as normal as we can. Okay, once we get the runway in sight, we're going to make it there, and we've got everything going for us as far as our glide is concerned. Well, you know, we don't have time to troubleshoot why the engine went out, but we can secure some other stuff. Okay, and obviously this is a simulation, so we want to be sure that we go ahead and go through the LC gumps.
Sure.
We don't want the fact that we're practicing to turn into an actual engine failure because we forgot to turn the fuel pump on or something such as that. So don't forget what your training is. Fall back on the training.
Sure.
Now, later on, you'll learn some troubleshooting techniques and this, that, and the other. In this particular case, it was to see if you could make it to the runway and land, and you did a nice job.